Hello Leo, and welcome to your reading space. Hope you guys are doing well and in high spirits overall. Please watch for your sun, moon, or rising, whatever you feel most called to. Leo, all of the above, if that feels good for you. Let's see what's going on for Leo. This is timeless as well, so anytime you're seeing this and it resonates, it's for you. Leo, what's going on for you? Okay. We could have some options that are easy to overlook right now. Leo, there could be some things coming through for you, maybe with career or with money or anything in your physical, your foundations here that could just feel easy to breeze over or not to totally see as an opportunity at this time, okay? I just feel in general as well that you have options, all right? You have options here. And if there's good people around you that you can ever talk to these options about, people that you trust, a partner perhaps, then that's really wise, all right? There's kind of a nice balance going on for Leo where we need to, be in our own space to recoup sometimes, especially for the very empathetic Leos here, and to, introspect and to learn from the past and to be in our own, little bubble with our own little informations. And then there's a time for kind of coming out of that and learning new things here. So we need a very steady and even balance at this time, from you seeing this here between, new information, gathering, learning, going out, integrating new, or even if it's not literally going out, but just integrating that new information in with being in our own knowledge, in our own introspection, in our own space, in our own reflection. Could be coming up on some kind of an important decision, Leo. All right, could be feeling a bit indecisive or a bit mentally confused here at some point. Oh, I just flung this on the ground. Just a moment. And I believe that this was reversed. Now that I've made this perfectly crooked here. There could be a bit of a frustration here, a delay with some kind of a trip that you wanted to take perhaps with somebody here. This could have been, a romantic trip or something that you were going to be able to escape with for a moment, something that you love to do, something like this. There could be a bit of a delay or indecision around that, okay, or a bit of frustration or annoyance with that. You could be having to deal with things that you don't totally want to deal with, but it's like it's time to deal with them in a way. And once you do, it's going to get you to the place that you want to be in a lot of ways, all right? In the recent past, we see the Wheel of Fortune here turning. So things, karma coming around here, things that you've been working on kind of starting to come, back around, the fruits of your labor here, okay? This is a sense of movement, a sense of motion. You've got your energy here with strength. You could have been feeling more in charge, more in control. The more that you journey, the more that you could feel more, in control of your animal instincts or your base instincts, or, let's say you've gotten more of a grasp on self-control in some way, or willpower, or this could be over things that really made you temperamental from your past, or people, or situations. You're learning, you've been learning and gathering this information of how to balance this out and how to deal with this, right? Some of you are very bound as well into a situation here, bound to something that could feel a bit heavy, a bit toxic at times. It could bring you like money or some kind of abundance, or it could bring you something, that you're needing in the material realm, but there's also that heavy energy with it. There's this energy that it's not, it's not dying off yet, even though there may be a part of us that wishes it would. What is this decision about for Leo? Please and thank you. What is this decision about for Leo? Please and thank you. Decision that you could have to make could have to do with work or with building up something, building up a relationship or a situation. I'm seeing a lot of pentacles. So whatever the decision is, it's probably involving either your money, your living, your work, your health, a relationship. You know, it's kind of a career energy here, a legacy energy, an energy that talks about stability and new beginnings. It could be something about your living situation, you know, your work situation. Some of you could feel an urge to step out of it altogether and explore new options here. You know, maybe you're like really on the brink of feeling like you're ready for a change. You want to change, and it's not even because things aren't, you know, going great for everyone or something, but it's just time. And then for others, it could really feel like it's time because, you know, it's just time. Maybe things haven't been going their best that they could be, you know. I think a lot of you are worried about being rash, not being well prepared, or slipping back into going backwards. Okay, there could be a worry about going backwards here, especially if you just act on your passions. But I do feel like your passions, your feelings, they need to be acknowledged. They need to be entertained at least a bit, or they might burst out and you might do something rash. You might just explode. And if you do, you do, whatever. That's that. But I do see a bit of that energy here. Again, decisions, contemplation, not feeling totally certain. All of the choices could look similar. Your emotions could feel blurry. You know, what do I do? What do I choose? Where do I go? Anything else for Leo watching? Please and thank you. Leo, you've got a lot of good ideas. You've got a lot of good ideas, a lot of good creative ideas, a great presence. Some of you have Libra placements here, very nice balanced energy. But just in general, you've got a very nice ability to be in that beautiful regal energy. Even if you don't feel like your surroundings reflect that regality of you, you can make something regal. You can make something elegant. You can make something work. You can make something badass. The big key here that I see for Leo, and this is for everybody really, but especially for you watching, I mean, it's really coming out, getting your emotions taken care of, okay? Taking care of your emotional state of being, your well-being. So if this means positive self-talk, mantras, you know, getting yourself in situations that lift your spirits, or in an environment that continuously lifts your spirits, getting into the phase of what is working for me emotionally, what am I grateful for, what do I feel good about, what foods help me feel better emotionally, what activity helps me feel better emotionally. You know, is it better when I shower at night and get all the excess energy off from the day, and when I exercise in the morning, and when I, you know, like what is working for you emotionally? Because I feel like, Leo, it's time to come out of a very intense emotional grieving period. A period where there's been a lot of focus on loss, on grief, on heavy or restricted emotions, and come into your badass idea Empress phase here where you've got all this creativity. Some of you, that can be pregnancy. The Empress can indicate that, yeah. But I feel like this is mostly just about your creativity. Also being a boss even within the unknown. Making things work even if the environment isn't up to snuff yet around you. So taking care of your emotional well-being is key here, because everything else from there follows. That's the big focus for you guys. Some of you could be dealing with a fellow fire energy masculine. It's possible. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Could also be you in a more, you know, maybe you've been working or operating in a man's world or a more masculine energy, however that is for you, regardless of gender, anything else. But maybe there's been some anger or some frustration about that, or maybe you're having to step up in that role, in that leadership role. All right. Now, for some of you, it could just be maybe you were hurt by a fellow fire sign, or there's a masculine fire sign around you that's overwhelming sometimes, that's very controlling. I feel like their control is very focused, or their anger, their the energy that's like a lot, like this overpowering energy. It's very focused on the past. It's very focused on what's already been, on what's already happened. All right. I don't feel it. I feel like as you move into your Empress energy here, I feel like you're moving on from this. You're moving beyond this, okay? Which is great. Some of you might not have time for relationships right now, or you might have gone through a breakup or a separation here from somebody. And this is a very healthy and positive thing if so. Some of you, love could be delayed. You could be holding off here, could be pushing it off as you deal with your own stuff. I also feel like there's a healthiness to whatever is playing out in that area. Some of you are waiting for something to fully end. And while you're waiting for that, also for those rewards from long-term investments to start coming through. All right, so you know it's on the way. And there's a silver lining to this, even bigger than a silver lining. I mean, it's a very nice, there's a very nice side to, sometimes hard endings here. I do feel like these endings, again, it's something you've been waiting on and hoping for. And even though there can be some heavy emotions connected to that, ultimately it's a very good thing for something to end here. Yeah, it's going to help you pursue your dreams. It's going to help you go towards, your hope, wish, passion, that kind of an energy, help you nurture long-term investments and get the reward, get the payout. It's going to help you be more honest probably in your life, to feel like things are more clear, to bring things out of hiding, to move through your fears, just in general to feel more clear about who you are, what you want, more comfortable being vulnerable even. I just feel like you're due for a real break-free energy, a breakout energy. So this is definitely here. It's definitely showing up. If it's been on your mind in any area, well, there's a reason. It's not an accident, okay? I do feel like there's some unspoken hurts and truths, things that want to come out. I get that tight throat area. All right, so could be some things that you're really wanting to communicate. And if, you're not able to communicate them directly at this time, you can always draft somebody a letter that you never send them, or write it out in your journal, or have a conversation with a trusted friend or with the mirror, Any other messages here for Leo? Please and thank you. For the Leo watching. Express your love. I actually feel like this is express yourself. I don't think there is just an express yourself in this deck, but it's like express yourself to somebody here, like share the truth if it feels right for you. And also, don't be afraid to express your love of things in life. I love this. I want more of this. I love feeling this. I love when this happens. Like sometimes we get so deep down into our pains or our struggles that we talk or think more about what it is that we don't like, don't want, than we do what we do want and do like. And as we know, as active participants and creators here of the universe, being the universe that we are, it's really important to express what you love. Now, for some of you, this can literally be expressing yourself to someone, okay? Maybe there's something to be revealed there, to be shown there. I do see that fire energy again, or somebody who's a bit angry or possessive or a bit intense. Maybe the answer will be revealed once you do that to something. I don't feel like that's for everyone, but that might be for some of you. All right. So Leo, I'm going to leave it there. That's what we have for you. Actually, no, I lied. I will grab you guys one more oracle card. It was not an intentional lie though. Yeah, broken heart. Some of you are really suffering from pain here. From feeling down in the dumps. And this isn't just romance. I mean, for some of you it may be. This can be a broken heart from a lot of things, okay? I still feel that you're rising up out of this. I feel like you're tackling this and coming out of it. But definitely an intense energy. It is mending. Every tear you cry is healing, and every smile you give is healing too. Some of you could be dealing with an incoming teacher into your life, or a man who's very intellectual. Masculine energy is very intellectual, very intelligent. They could be assisting you with new perspectives, or maybe in the metaphysical or spiritual realm here, okay? Something like this. You could just be seeing them even online, and they could help teach you a lot or help give you some kind of information here. It's quite possible there could be some kind of motivation that they impart upon you, all right? I'm seeing 4s as well. Good for stability, good for building new stability, also good for quantum shifts, leaps, big changes in the timelines, all right? So that is what we have for you, Leo. Please remember you can always email us for personal reading inquiries. All of our information is in the description box below, or just frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com. We will never reach out to you to solicit readings, so watch out for that. Those are not genuine. All right? Much love to you guys and take care.